guys, I have to say that this video probably excites me more than any other video I have shot for this entire program, because this is the video where I'm actually going to walk you through what Conchetta and I have built for you guys. We are now here at course orientation, and guys, we're just so excited. We've put 5 years of work into this thing. It is literally going to be all you need for your techniques, your technology, your scripting, your physiology walking in the front door, and everything the doctor is going to need in order to be successful, because you're going to be able to give them the practice in the box. So I want to give you guys a quick walkthrough. I am just so excited for this video, I can't tell you. This is me talking right here, obviously. So you guys see that every one of these is a drop down. Okay, so when you're done with the drop down, I suggest you close it, just because if you open all your drop downs, it's going to get kind of crazy and you're going to get super deep. When you guys see that, you're going to be blown away. There's just so much information. But the good thing is we set it all up for you very strategically as to never become overwhelming. You're literally just going to go step by step. Please don't rush. Don't feel like you got to get through this thing as fast as humanly possible. You know, go through, get your tidbits, take your notes. Some videos you might want to watch again. Other ones you might master the first time you walk through them. But the most important thing to remember is keep coming back, because this will be constantly updated. You own the program now. You're not going to get charged anymore for the updates. It's yours for life. But we will make sure, we really feel like it's our responsibility to stay in touch not only with what's going on in doTERRA, but what's going on in the medical industry as well. So we're going to keep up on the medical industry. We're going to keep up on all the new things coming along, new modalities, new treatment things, even new members of our medical board. So we'll really keep you guys up to date. So that's a long-winded way of saying come back every week, but definitely come back at least once a month to this program, because you're going to see new stuff evolving as we go along. So to get back to the point here, you'll want to open and close these, and I'm going to actually teach you guys a little trick that I use. If you get too many of these open, as you guys can see, these are all videos, just craziness, and I'll go through those in a second. But if you do get a lot open and it just gets a little too overwhelming, if you go to dashboard, this is basically just like a little reset button. It will open up a second window, but the second window is going to be the same exact members area, but all these are going to be closed up. So it'll just sort of reset you, and then you can just close out that first one that's all wacky and confusing. I'm just going to get rid of this little sign here for no reason. And that's it. So you guys are back in the game. You're back to scratch. So again, I've been working on this thing for so much, and we've got so much in here that I want to make sure you guys know that it's almost easier to just close stuff out if you're not in that module, but you can always use a dashboard to reset. You guys see support. This is going to bring you to support at enrolldoctorsondemand.com. So make sure you take advantage of that. If you have any questions, you guys will see that in Module 1, we give you guys a frequently asked questions section. This is literally just going to be the questions that are asked, and this too will grow and expand as we go along. Conchetta and I put the ones in there that are obvious to us that we've learned over the last few years, but as you guys are out there and you find new questions or things that we haven't done for you, write in. So shoot something to support, contact Conchetta and myself, but one way or another, make sure we know, because we want to make sure that this program works amazingly well for every single person. Guys, our goal has always been, the personal goal of Melford and Conchetta has always been to enroll medical professionals, because we know how much of an impact they can have. We want to make sure that you guys are able to do the same thing. You know, we always talk about, you're only one doctor away. That's kind of our catchphrase. And the reason we feel that way is because when we owned our fitness center, we were in a ski town that was, it's a ski town. So during the winter, there's 100,000 people there. But during the summer, there's like 5,000. Ski towns literally just kind of shrink the base operation. So we lived in a ski town that had only one doctor. So one doctor works with 5,000 people. I mean, there were, basically it's called, like 2,000 families for this one guy. So you guys might be in the same situation. If you're in a small town, you might have one doctor that has a lot of influence, or you might want to enroll a whole leg full of doctors. We want to give you the opportunity to do all that for yourselves. So I apologize for rambling on. We're going to get back to it, because this is the really important part, and you guys can probably tell I'm so excited I can't even talk straight. So anyway, so we went through Module 1. That was just the welcome. Module 2, this is going to be your belief system. So belief in yourself, belief in doTERRA. And I'm not going to go through these. I'm just showing you guys real quick. Perfect fit for doctors, how to tell a story, how to give the right testimonial. Then we go to 3, and this is where we start our branding. This is really digging deeply into who you are, who you want to work with, and who your perfect doctors to enroll are going to be. And we keep going with that. So we just keep going. So this is actually, this is me online doing an over the shoulder. So this is me showing you on the computer how we search geographically through the internet and social media. So this is just you literally getting to see what we do. Pre-framing is going to be everything you need to know before walking into the doctor's office. So how you're going to talk, where you're going to talk, how you're going to dress, how you're going to address the gatekeeper, setting your appointment, all that kind of great stuff. We're starting to get into the meat of it. This is your actual meeting with the doctor. So exactly how to talk to this doctor. This module, number 7, I think is probably worth the price of the course. These are the objections, okay? These are the objections that you will get over and over and over again. These are the 9 most common. We hear them constantly. So we made sure to combat every objection you're going to get before you get them. So watch these videos and you're going to know exactly what to say if the doctor's been, pitched badly before, if the doctor has other wellness advocates, if it's a one-person shop and they have no time, if they carry CBD and they're freaking out about anything else. They don't want to carry inventory, all these things. These are all objections that are covered in individual videos. Now we move on to 8. This is where we get serious about setting up the office properly. Everything we do in this course is about bringing success to the doctor's office. And when I say success, I don't mean just money. I mean treating patients. I mean working with patients who might not have anybody else they can work with. As you'll see, when you do this for longer and longer and you deal with more doctors and more patient situations, you're going to find that a lot of patients have quote unquote unsolvable problems. They could go for years, decades even, not knowing what is going on in their body. So that's why we love what we do so much, because oftentimes an oncologist, a cancer doctor, or a heart surgeon, or someone like that, they're so well trained in what they do. They're so learned in that individual issue, but there might be ancillary factors going on in the patient's life that they might not be experts in. They're not experts in sleep, in digestion, in depression and anxiety. They're not experts in these things, so we can bring that to their office and we can really help them. The whole course is about training you to be able to train doctors, okay? We're going to literally teach you how to become, basically you're going to be mistaken as a pharmaceutical rep, but as opposed to working for a multi-billion-dollar pharmaceutical company, you work with a multi-billion-dollar natural health company. When you solidify that in your mind, when you truly understand that you are a representative for a multi-billion-dollar natural health company, you will automatically start getting that mindset in place that you can walk into a doctor's office, because due to this program, you'll have the science they want. You'll have the background. You'll have the protocols. You'll have all the constituents of the oils and why they work. All that kind of good stuff is right here waiting for you. So again, this is explaining the different professional levels, which is their level of engagement, how we're going to train, just giving a quick little overview of what the Practice in the Box actually is, and the perfect structure for growth. Again, we want first and foremost to treat patients. We want to save lives. We want to help that doctor to do whatever they can to treat their patients most effectively with natural medicine. So we're going to set the structure up so they can do that first and foremost, and then we obviously want them to profit for it, because then they're going to want to they'll want to enroll other doctors, and once they start bringing their peers in, everything just goes nuts. So that was Module 8. Module 9. Okay. This is a lot about practice training. So this is the really important part. And this is, again, this is one of those modules that really kind of pays for the whole course, because this will show you precisely how to set up the office and how to train each individual staff member. There might be a varying level of staffers. So if it's a one-person shop, that doctor may only have a receptionist and they're responsible for everything. If you walk in and it's a chiropractic practice with 6 chiropractors, they might have 10 office staff, 20. They could have a huge office staff, and everyone has an individual job. So we made sure to provide each individual with their own training. So training for the person that's going to do the enrolling, training for the person that's going to do the actual classes, training for the people who's going to do the follow-up, training for who's going to set up the placements and the structure. All that kind of stuff is right here for you. And most importantly, I shouldn't say most importantly, but really importantly, is best themed classes. Figuring out what themed classes are going to not only get the doctor's patients to buy more oil, but also something that we can represent to the outside audience to bring in new patients, new people that might not even know this doctor exists, because they are teaching a themed class that might be really perfect for them. Moving on. Doctor of Duplication. Okay, this, guys, is a very explosive module in so much as we really talk to you about how to get doctors to talk to their peers. What you need to do to get doctors to enroll other doctors, because that's obviously exponential growth. You know, if you go from having one doctor that can impact, 100 families, 1,000 families, what if you had a leg of them? You know, what if you had 20 doctors, 100 doctors, 200 doctors? It just goes nuts. So, guys, that's going to be a really crucial one. That's going to show you guys a real growth curve that you're going to enjoy. This is worth 10 times the cost of the cost of the course. I mean, this thing just blew me away. We did so much work for you guys. You have every single tool you could ever need to have a successful doctor's office built out. You've got the scripting for exactly what you need to say. You got the, let me show you some stuff here. Okay, tools. So again, this video, sorry, I still have the placeholder in there. You can tell that I still have a couple more little things to do, but pretty soon this will be me. And that's actually us right there, having fun. So here is your toolbox. I'm not going to go through it because what this video does. This video goes through the toolbox, but I just want you guys to see the craziness that we put together for you guys. Books, websites, contracts, loops for their office, emails that the doctor sends out to their patients, videos and websites specific for doctor-patient, recommendation pad or prescription pad, whatever word you want to use, all the science to back up what you're telling these folks, all the anatomical charts, the patient questionnaire, the whole 9 yards. That's all in the tools section. We got scripting for everything you need to say, what the doctor needs to say. Protocols, this is the juice right here. This is about as good as it gets. The protocols are exactly that. Okay, I forgot. Every video has a transcription below it. So we took every single video. So there's a gajillion videos in here. Every video we sent off and had transcribed. So if you prefer to read as opposed to watch videos, you can actually just read along, and that's provided for every video below. But we're on the protocol page. This is the amazing thing. This will help your doTERRA business in a few different ways. Obviously, it was made for making life easier for medical professionals. So you can just print up, you click. I'm going to show you guys right now. Opens up into a second window, and here is a protocol, your protocol for acne. But so this can be printed. You can see it's already got the $35 built in. It's a protocol, so it's a system of oils working to fulfill a specific task. Oops, sorry, wrong button. Boop, get that out of there. And we have them in 8 different varieties to match the decor of the office. So whatever colors the office has, they can download other ones. And they also have a usage guide. Okay, this is important because this is what's going to be sent home with the patient. So they will be in the doctor's office. They'll get the protocol. They'll be told the acne protocol is right. If it's a large office and they're pumping a lot of volume, they may keep a protocol on. They might keep a protocol there in inventory, or if they're a smaller shop, they may just place the order because we know that doTERRA ships pretty quickly. But one way or another, they're going to send them home with this protocol guide sheet. This is going to tell them exactly how to use the oils once they get home. Those are all PDFs, so they can be printed up. You've got 40 gajillion. I mean, we did everything for you guys here. We have every protocol for. And again, guys, keep coming back because this thing literally grows every day. Like, we just keep adding to this thing. Every time another ailment comes up that we think we should cover for you guys, we put it up there. So keep coming back week after week, and you'll see more ailments popping up. This is just books that we love. These are the books, and again, we keep adding to this. We're kind of looking back in our library and figuring out what were the top 10 books that really impacted us the most over our entrepreneurial journey. We've been entrepreneurs for years, so we've been doing this for a long time, and we just wanted to share some of the books that we love. If you click on the book, it'll bring you right to Amazon. Wanted to make it easy for you. It's like I just put this over. We actually are Amazon vendors, so I think we get better pricing. We put through our link, so hopefully, I mean, you guys will definitely get like the best price possible on these books. Closing again. Auto recruiting funnels. Okay, auto recruiting funnels are a very important aspect of this for you because what this is going to do is it's going to give you access to, old video. It's going to give you guys access to some of the funnels that we use. Funnels are merely a way to pluck people offline and channel them through content that you want them to see to get them to want to reach out to you and make contact. So they're landing pages. They're things that you can have links to drive people to so they can get free reports, free videos. It's just a really simple way to recruit. So we're giving you these. These are actually funnels that we built out. You're just going to go in. They're hosted in ClickFunnels. You can use our funnels if you'd like. If not, no big deal. But this is going to be an awesome way for you to get a real professional level jumpstart on recruiting online, both for normal folks and doctors. You can set this up both ways. It's really easy to configure in ClickFunnels. You guys will see all sorts of videos. Again, if you choose to do it, if you don't want to do it, no big deal. This is just a way that we've used to really super accelerate our pace. Last module is bonus training. So bonus training is going to revolve around publishing, advanced mindset, and advanced social prospecting. These down here are actual trainings that we're going to add on later. We're going to do another program specifically for fitness centers, wellness, beauty, that sort of thing. We're going to allow you guys to buy it super cheap, so we're going to actually do it as an add-on to this in the future. It's not quite available yet, but pretty soon, for a couple extra bucks, you'll be able to really work with anybody in any industry that deals with fitness, beauty, wellness, and we'll get that stuff to you as fast as possible. But again, guys, remember that when you're done, if you can, you want to close these out just to make life easy on yourself. And that's it. I mean, there's just so much to do, so much to look at. Don't be overwhelmed because it's all systematic. Everything is laid out in very specific steps, exactly how we want you to do them, so you can learn everything that we did right and avoid everything we did wrong. We want you to avoid our mistakes, just run with our victories, and start signing up doctors. So that's it, guys. Again, if you have any questions, go to frequently asked questions. You'll see that FAQ section is next. That'll sort of help you out with some questions. Anything beyond that, you can go to support. Shoot our support@enrolldoctorsondemand.com email. Send up an email there, and we'll gladly help you out anyway. And that's it, guys. I'm so excited about this thing. I don't even know what more to tell you. So, again, as you can see, every individual module has its own video. So there'll be video training, and again, it's transcription. So you guys are good to go. So next up, get working. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.